Fahrenheit. It just kind of gets worse over and over. Maybe he's gonna play Noita now. I mean, we can throw like a little bit of Noita to start up with. You know, just for like a couple minutes here. I think I actually had a Noita run going right now, but yeah, we'll jump right back into Dead Cells real quick though. Oh, how many series do you have going on right now? Yeah, it's Persona, Dead Cells is always going on. Omicron, Final Fantasy VI, Goner, Noita 1.0. I'm going to be doing a little bit of tower climb in this stream. And that's everything for right now. Goner is also not like not going to be a consistent... Goner and tower climb are not going to be a consistent thing. I just wanted to get like the first episode out there so that you can compare it to stuff later on. Can I pay you to not play Noita? Yes. Go for it. Actually, I should have probably just dug right through there. All right, Noita, I'm out. We're going to be doing the regular episode soon enough. I'm just saying that it's like, we got a little bit of prep up time before that even happens anyway. Okay. Nah. Done there anyway. How much? Okay, fine. Let's just go back to it then. Jeez. These are throwaway episodes. These are not throwaway episodes. These are throwaway runs anyway before I go right back to doing I see your sub to Melf. These are throwaway episodes. Throwaway things because stuff. Why do you have so little health and no health restore thing? Well, the same reason why there was a big pile of bone dust on the ground, because I had killed a Stavari right before that by drilling it to death with a lightsaber. Okay, 100 bits more to not play Noita. They're done. We're done. Anyway, all right. Should we get to the actual run here? My plan was to go with... Also, Noita 1.0 is not currently ongoing. That one's done. That one is finished, by the way. Wasn't there supposed to be a Control series? There is a Control series. It's been happening on streams. I'm like halfway through the game. What? I mean, it doesn't matter what I take here. So, what? Yeah, because we're about to be done. Yeah, but like YouTube, I mean, I could go put up the first episode, well, the first stream I did of not of Noita, of Control right now if I wanted to. In fact, I will, and then I'm going to immediately make it private, just to irritate people. Watch as I do this exact thing that I just said. Better go download it right now. Let's take a look here. Oh, did I not delete it? Or I mean, did I delete it? Here, what if I just filtered by visibility? What do I have for private videos currently on the channel right now? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, there's the one World of Horror stream that I did recently. There's Control. It's right here. Some sort of like abridged version of the first Master Mode stream of Terraria? I don't even know what that is. Some shitty tutorial I did at one point in time. Got rid of that one. The Symmetrical Lance episode. Yeah, that one's gone. Almost hit 100,000 views. Oh yeah, again, the other tutorial episode that I did, which was pretty shitty. Well, the tutorial episodes. It was only like two videos long, but that's gone. And then one which was just like a showcase of using a shield only against the concierge. That was it. What is this? Oh, this was the first stream I did of the 1.0 version of Undermine. Yeah. It's basically what I was thinking about. Fucking Symmetrical Lance. There's never going to be another Symmetrical Lance episode, by the way. Mark my words. Anyway, first Control episode is going back to private. You. Right there. Hope y'all enjoyed that. The Master Mode stream, yeah, that's... I think that, like, literally it would probably... I think it was just a video of me dying, like, 20 times in a row, so... You were interested in that. That would have been something. Obviously, I instead just did a regular series of... Master Mode, so... It doesn't matter anyway. Alright. Telluric Shock and Wrenching Whip. I enjoyed all 1 minute of the Control video. Yeah, well, nah. It's gone. I still never found the Symmetrical Lance episode. I was just listing all videos that were private right there. Those are all private videos. You can't see them on the channel anymore. Oh yeah, I still gotta go get that guy's stuff. It sells needs more grenades. I think they got plenty of grenades. That was a pretty great title, though. That's what it's saved as when I... That's the MP4 file that gets saved directly from OBS. That's just what the file names look like when you do that. Anyway, I'm on mobile dock, but it still says you're playing Noita. All right, we can go play some Noita first then. Jeez, fine. If you insist, I'll get one run going here and go back to Dead Cells. All right. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, is there really too much to talk about with, like, Telluric Shock and the Wrenching Whip? I'm not entirely sure. With Twitch integration, no. Absolutely not. There's like 10 people here. Anyway, yeah, it's like, okay, so we got Wrenching Whip and Telluric Shock. The plan was to have something that pushes enemies away and then wrenches them back, because Wrenching Whip otherwise doesn't really have too much going on with its whole deal. But I'm not entirely sure, like, if there's really too much of anything else to talk about, which is why I wanted to do it as a stream. Telluric Shock is interesting. I mean, it's a very, very big and kind of like pushback-focused thing without having pushback be like a part of how you get big damage out of it. It's just, you know... Is there really much of anything else to say about it? It's a good survival item, basically. I like it, and it's defensive and offensively focused. Yeah, I mean, that's, again, not really too much else to say there. Oh, come on, must have been... Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, okay, sure. I guess that's a good start. That was not a good start. Wait, am I really going to put myself out with chaotic polymorphine? No. Am I really going to put myself out with this? Yes. This is what I wanted, yes. Now can I get out of here? Okay, there we go. Yeah, big play, I guess. Not quite what I was expecting to have happen, but it worked out well anyway. Not quite sure also what I expect to have happen when I threw chaotic polymorphine into water. I swear I saw that if you throw regular polymorphine into toxic sludge, it turns into chaotic polymorphine, so maybe I expected something to happen like that. Well, anyway, I want to go find that wand that I found a little bit earlier. Does the worm crystal repel you when you're polymorphed into a worm? I don't think so, but it's one of those things that it's hard to check because, you know, chaotic polymorphing is so dangerous. It does tend to end with you being very sad by the end of it. All right, pay me back then. All right, what do you want me to pay you back with? Tell me right now. I'll give you something. What is the price for playing Noita right now? I didn't even drain this entire thing. I went directly around it. Nah. Sex. All right. Let me take out my butt. I'm kidding. I already have it out. But anyway, let's do it. Okay, anyway, back to the game. Yeah, I don't last long. Whatever. It happens to a lot of people. Alright, catapulting morphine isn't really going to help me too much when it comes to the Stendari. But I suppose that's kind of to be expected. But, yeah, I mean, aside from that, no, we were talking about Dead Cells here. Before, once again, somehow it always goes back on these streams to erotic role-playing. I don't know how that happens, but it does. Okay. Now, how am I even going to get down there? I have... Oh, no, I do actually have a bomb. That was the other thing that I picked up. Hey. What do you got? Burst of air, baby. It's terrible. I guess it's good for pushing enemies away. So I can... Oh, well, that actually just killed him. That's not really pushing enemies away, by the way. I didn't know that it actually killed things, to be honest. I never really tried it, because it seemed kind of useless. I guess I'll try it out. Oh, God, what happened there? I don't know. That was weird. All right, how many people are needed for stream integration? I don't know. It's just, I just think that however many I have is not enough. That's at least what I like to think. It's like any sort of stream integration type of stuff. I feel like I'm just not, I just don't have enough people to do. Yep, yep. 101 bits? Well, how do I give you those back? I don't know how. You're going to have to explain it to me. None of this is very good. Maybe... Well, actually, no, I'll take this. Yeah. Not use that, and frankly, I'm not even going to take that, but... That's good. What else are we looking at here? 42, 40. Yeah, this seems like a better thing if I'm not going to be using any sort of other stuff. Looks good. All right. Now let's check this out. Oh. Extra wand capacity. I mean, interesting, but I don't really think that's all that useful right now. More blood. Let's just slow down the game entirely. Yeah, it does do damage. Huh. I don't know. Oh, nice. Good start, at least. Yeah, bad start. I still need to go find a potion and fill it with water already. That's kind of one of those important toolkit things that you need to have in Noita, period. Not quite happening just yet. Honestly, I want to start a bidding war for what to play. I mean, I want you to because that gives me money. But also, look, we're going to play both here soon enough. It's just, you know. People said that I should be playing Noita right now because my category is allegedly that. So, oh, wow, what a good bomb. Good job, guys. At least that kind of just burned through there. Ah, firebolt. I'll take it. I suppose maybe more importantly than that, I should probably have some form of water on me at any point in time. Just, you know, to make sure that I don't die. As one does. Take that, take that. And for some reason, just, is there like something with streaming or something else that's causing this to get like a little bit slow? Concentrated man is okay. I mean, I'm just gonna drink it and then fill that with water, but you know. It is otherwise pretty... Oh, no, I can't get in there. Never mind. The bomb was worth it, though, to get just the chance at other wants. Damn it. Oh, those bounce off of the chains. That's why I was getting hit. I was just like, oh man, I shouldn't be, it didn't seem like I should be getting hit there, but that would explain why. It reflects projectiles. Reflectiles, projectiles. Anyway. Concentrated mana is cool. Yeah, it's cool, but it's like, I need water, man. I need to not die from being on fire right now. That's kind of more, that's more of an important concern of mine. Chaotic Polymorphine I also like quite a bit too, and I will do some stuff with it, as you already saw me do, but for right now, yeah. All right, so what do we got here? I'm hoping for some big money, really. Oh, yeah, no, we were talking about Wrenching Whip, though, before I actually start up the, I like New Dead Cells upside. I do, too. I feel like I want to do more stuff with Noita, but aside from doing, like, a super overpowered run, I didn't really, didn't have any ideas for, like, content, basically. Yeah, that's good enough. Ooh, another wand, too. What you got? Nothing actually. I mean, is it like a good wand? No, this one's better. I guess it's not shuffle, but that's still not good enough. I'm gonna need more stuff than that. Give me a second to react. Well, anyway. What was I even talking about here? Yeah. I was thinking about, I want to do more stuff with Noita, but I just don't know what to do with it, basically. There's, you know, like, beating the game is one thing, and it's like I can just continue to beat the game, but I don't know. I feel like that's not all that interesting. Stuff like Dead Cells, you know, has sort of like a, I guess you could describe it as, there's a built-in way that you could end up doing a big full series on it, at least in the way that I usually like doing. Yeah, I knew you were going to blow that up soon enough. That's what I was worried about. Like Noita, you know, you can't really kind of pick and choose stuff to do with wands or whatever. Ooh, I will take that over this. Yeah. I like the look of it. Doc, did you sleep? Yeah, I did. As always, from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's normal sleeping hours. A full 8-hour night's sleep, and now I'm up and ready to video game. All right. Sounds like you used to work the graveyard shift. I did back in 2013 to early 2015. What is this? Ah, damn it. I'm probably going to get rid of this wand after this, so I might as well use up all charges of that. Also, right now, with, if I'm flashing red, I should probably leave. Just a good rule of thumb. More blood, I see already getting some good work out here. Hey, Circle of Transmutation. Protect me from myself. Take that right now. Also you. All of this is pretty alright. This is good for dealing with Savari, if you don't know that. That is the place you want to have it at if you're going to. Now then, the other thing is perhaps, what does this look like, just real quick? Oh yeah, it has a forced upwards arc, which I don't know if I like that. 3, 42, 8, and 80, but this minuses by 33, giving it roughly the same like combo. It's not amazing, but it'll work. That's a functional wand, sure. Okay. What do we got? High mana, low capacity. I could actually use that, but just not right now. Let's say greed, leave it at that. It's fine by me. Yeah. You put the double cast in between the projectiles of spell wrap and double down on the reduced recharge. Oh Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about something like that. Yeah, so just do it like that instead. In between the projectiles. I don't know, I think they might have fixed that. Because it does not seem to be any different to me. Triplicate bolt is alright. Maybe I'll just keep that as like a... I mean, does this have a... Castellet is plus. I guess it's just the fast wand. Anyway, I'll just keep it like that for right now and leave it. It's not double cast, but... yeah, I suppose that would be considered a wand now, wouldn't it? Okay, well, whatever. It's fine. Oh, I should have actually kept that there because otherwise these things bounce, and bouncing is bad on these projectiles. Now then, can I get my flask for water already? Because it's kind of been a while. Bro, you didn't get it. You know what? That's enough out of brawling out of you. Where's my banned word list again? I mean, at least like with more blood, I should be able to deal quite well with yeah? Somebody picked up a concentrated light wand around here. Oh boy, did they. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's actually not even all that bad. Uses a lot of mana, though. All right, I'll take that, sure. Why can't you dual-wield wands? I mean, as you can see on the Noita's little tiny baby arms, it does kind of require two hands to correctly use a... Oh, that's a... one of those things. And that's a guy who's just been disintegrated. Yeah? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. That works. Well, anyway, this should also work as digging for at least, like, this area. For a moderate degree, if not, like, a very good degree. Oh, well. Yeah. Fortunately, yeah, you can't really go around underwater with concentrated light. It doesn't work like that. In the meantime, I'm going to just cut everything apart and notice that there is a worm around here somewhere. That's a lot of fun. Very happy to see that. What is this sick beat I'm hearing? It's just the Noite soundtrack. It's got a good soundtrack. People don't really talk about it a whole lot. Oh, it's Concentrated Man again. Now let's go. This is actually going to be like good with the sort of mana increasing that I have here. Well, it's not quite water, but I guess it will put me out the same way. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. Okay. What's the best wand in the game? It depends. Oh, God. What are you doing? That's an electric wand. I don't know what... Yeah, how did he not die from casting that? That's weird. Best wand in the game is totally subjective. Like, best spell or something, I think, is maybe the better question there. Yeah, how did he cast that and not die? Weird. Only thing I like about this game is the music? Oh, you don't like a lot. I think this game has a lot of good stuff going for it. Okay. Very Hawkwind ambient music, I always describe it as. Where are all these guys getting these wands? You have to stop doing that. Oh, return. Fun. Now, first off, Scary, but, oh, well, I guess come on. All right, start shoving some stuff down in there. Return is pretty good for that type of stuff. Black Hole is the best spell. Black Hole is pretty good because that is the one that you use to dig through stuff. Although Luminous Drill, I think, as of late, has been also pretty alright for me. Send me. That's a fun wand. That's a fun spell. What's for breakfast? Coffee. I mean, well, okay, more specifically, it's a mocha. As I usually have, because I like mochas. Get up in there real quick. But yeah, anybody got any more opinions on stuff to talk about during the actual Dead Cells episode while I'm kind of planning that out? Come on. Okay, there we go. A lot of wands in here, at least. And that's good, because I have a return spell. 50% off. What's your least favorite kind of coffee? I think just, like regular black coffee. I like my stuff, like a coffee that I can have for dessert, basically. Really, none of these are very good, but I'm going to take it anyway. Because I can just dump it into the area as it is. It's Dead Cells. What is there to talk about at this point? The actual spells themselves, That's pretty much it. Wait, no. Gotta remember to cast it. And send me. Okay. Black coffee is only good when they make it the cowboy way. I don't even know what that is. Is that the one where you melt a stick of butter in a cup of coffee? I never had that one. It sounds good, though. That sounds like the sort of cup of coffee that I would enjoy. Talk all horny on the DC stream. That's every Dead Cells episode. What is... We can like, what more how much more horniness do you need? You just want to play that Mouse T song? By the way, if you're looking for the song, it's called Horny. Horny. Okay. Oh, yeah, well. Oh, great. It's this guy again. I hate this guy. He's my least favorite guy. Well, he's not my least favorite guy, but I don't like him. Oh, boy. No, you just boil it for too hot and too long and destroy all the tannins in it. Well, then you might as well just be drinking hot water, then. He's my cup of hot water. It's also my name when I sing the blues. Yeah, that's not gonna play too well now, is it? I mean, I can try to kill this thing. But no, I'm just gonna get shot a billion times. Gotta have some sort of explosion to take care of mechanical enemies. That's just how it goes. Tea is the only coffee I drink. Now, you know that those two things are very different. I mean, I suppose it can be bitter in some ways, but still gonna say not the same thing. Oh, great. Somebody's doing something in here. I can't quite tell what it is. It looks like somebody else got another wand. And, like, maybe a wand that I kind of want. I think that's Energy Sphere, which is a good bread and butter type of spell. As it is, though, I'm going to get this one first. Well. Fortunately, yeah, I'm going to die there. Yeah, that one thing, well, that's too bad. Yeah, it was that was somehow that rock spirit getting one of the smaller rock spirits right next to me and then preventing me from going back down into that hole. It's like that's what did me in there. Haha, I mean, I could have just died to getting hit by that Uko once. That's a thing that happens a lot, as I'm sure you've seen. Anyway. All right. Let's actually start up this episode. No, not like that. All right. Okay. Start this in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, shut up about YouTube mode. This is YouTube mode. You never did Telluric Shock before? I did. I did when it first came out. I just, you know. That whole thing. Hi, YouTube. Again, they can't see you. Is there a way to just, like, put chat on stream? I mean, I guess, like this. But I don't know if that's quite the same sort of thing that you wanna... that people want to see. Should probably kind of shrink the chat window a little bit so people can actually see. Anyway. Hi, YouTube. You know that's not going up on YouTube, right? With proper integration? I've never done proper integration before. I'm not going to do it now. What does that even mean? Also, I do like chat's, of course, immediate reaction of acting like a dog that just saw another dog out of a car window. Now then, I don't know. We gotta go figure out how to start this thing up. Have an infantry grenade run before? Yeah, that was like the first stream I did, I think. It's super early in the list if you're looking for it. All right. We gotta actually like, figure out what we're doing here. Okay. Yeah, I think I got something. All right, let's start this up. In honor of Daylight Savings Day, I'm going to be doing... No, that's stupid. That's nothing. That's literally nothing. I tried to figure out how to combine those two, and I thought I had something in my mind, but it's nothing. Well, anyway, what are we doing now? Somebody give me something. Earl Grey hot. McDLT. This is not a hot. It's not a hot item. This is not the hottest item of 2020. By the way, I hope you're all ready for Christmas and whatnot. Because that's the thing. First, stay at extreme abstinence, not a drop of alcohol or nicotine. Yeah, fair enough. Staying straight edge is probably a lot better than, you know, not. The Travis Scott burger. I don't know what that is. Do the impossible in Dead Cells? Telluric Shock, the iconic move of the Hand of the King. That's how I started out the first episode. You just went and found the first episode. Because only I would say the word iconic. Like, you're not going to fool me on that one. Man. All right. It's also not Telluric Shock. It's Telluric Shock and Wrenching Whip. When daylight savings crashes your sleep schedule. And what I should... It's too bad they took out... temporal distortion. Otherwise, that would be the one to do here. No, I didn't. I thought really hard sitting in my bed. I don't believe that at all. Like, I don't believe that at all. That is absolute. I'm going to go look up that episode right now, and I'm going to go see how I started it out. Tell me. Oh, is Noita or Dead Cells? I mean, we can do another run of Noita if you really want to.
We have got...
No, not an advertisement. Oh, man. Even as for as minimal amount of advertisements I put on these videos, YouTube disagrees, apparently. All right, let's take a look. Telluric Shock, the last weapon I have to look at from the Who's the Boss update. It's a pretty simple one. Just jump. Okay, fine. I guess it's not. That's not how I started that out. Got him. Unless I said that after that. But fine. Bro, get gotten. Fine. I got gotten. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing with the thing? Bro, get gun. No. There's no gun in this game either way. Yeah, let's just start out with... yeah, okay. Okay. Let's start this one out here. Get a crossbow and added a gun over it. No! That doesn't even make any sense. Alright, it's Daylight Savings Day, so this should be the Temporal Distortion episode, but they did take that item out of the game, so we're stuck with, I don't know, Telluric Shock and Wrenching Whip. Two good items, certainly, but also ones that are not, I don't know, not all that interesting, which is why I think they pair well together. Get a little bit of a push and pull type of mechanic going on, where you wrench enemies towards you and then you hit them away with Telluric Shock. There's something to that, but I'm not really going to say that this is a great idea. This is just something that I'm coming up with at the last second to put on stream. Why not? Why not? All right, I also realize right now that I kind of set up all of my custom mode stuff to be using survival and not brutality, which is what I'm actually going to be using this run. So I guess no other powers aside from Telluric Shock. Yeah, Wrenching Whip is pretty much exactly what you would expect for this type of weapon. I remember even when it was first introduced, it was not all that interesting. I just mostly thought of it as a good version of the Valmont's Whip. A lot faster, big range, can hit their shields, and you didn't have to work with its very difficult critical condition. These days, of course, Valmont's Whip is significantly better, so I don't really think that there's too much that you're getting as a benefit using this over just about any other weapon that you can get in brutality. It's just a decent attacker. Third hit does a critical, but it's also like the third hit is not anything very special. I actually like the weapon quite a bit even before it got its critical, just because it's a nice, fast brutality weapon. The kick there makes it a little bit more awkward to use, but not significantly. I mean, it's unlike something like the Spite Sword, which I prefer without the kick. I guess I could take or leave this. Telluric Shock, on the other hand, is a little bit more interesting. It is one of the, like, a knock-around type of enemies, pushback, whatever you'd like to call it, that was introduced significantly after stuff like the Spartan Sandals or even the Wave of Denial. So this one is, you know, offensive, defensive focus, but without, you know, requiring some sort of really difficult to get critical condition where you need to try and knock enemies into walls or whatever. It just knocks enemies away, and that's nice. Aside from that, it does good damage, scales with survival. It's not my favorite survival scaling weapon. Of course, I would prefer to have a weapon like the Giant Whistle or Powerful Grenade over this, but it is still pretty high damage. Although it is high damage to enemies on the ground, which is A pretty important distinction to be making. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at for this run. Aside from that, it is just exactly what you would expect it would be. Just a high damage skill plus a decent damage, fast brutality weapon. And that's, again, why it works very well for another one of the stream episodes here, while I'm waiting for Motion Twin to rework Temporal Distortion into a good weapon. Or, well, a usable weapon, I suppose. I'm telling you, just 3 times per biome. It's so easy, Motion Twin. And then it refreshes when you get into the next area. That would be overpowered, and it would work super well. Maybe also take off, like, electrocution. Well, yeah. I'm sure at this point in time, most people don't even know what temporal distortion is. It's been so long since that's been in the game, but maybe one day. You know what I'm talking about, right, chat? Really want the I think that was a good item. It's just, yes, it was quite overpowered. Doesn't really I don't think it would be too difficult to get it balanced, though. Yes, the Hourglass Dio power. That's the one. Like, just limit the amount of usage that it does. Even when they change it up to have, like, what was it? Significantly less damage that enemies take in the slowed down time, it was still enough to kill bosses before they even knew what was happening. Some good stuff. Also, again, perfect for the Daylight Savings episode, but no. We gotta do Wrenching Whip instead. Oh, also, when Wrenching Whip is dropped by the Pirate Captains, Telluric Shock is dropped, of course, by the Hand of the King. It is one of his signature moves. So that's pretty much all you need to know about that. I would definitely recommend getting at least Telluric Shock. It's even though it's not my favorite type of survival damage dealer, it is quite good at what it does. And Wrenching Whip it's fine. I would suggest it about on the same level as Impaler or Blood Sword, you know, stuff like that. What does Telluric mean? Earth. No, that's it. Ground Shock. And that's the entire thing. I guess, like, the other thing that's kind of interesting about this is I remember that for whatever reason YouTube decided not to give it the correct name, so I uploaded the original Telluric Shock episode as Shock Final, which was quite a name. But that thankfully was fixed over time, YouTube. Have you done a Cursed Sword showcase? Yeah, but you know, not one where I actually completed the game. That's the part that, oh right, you don't even get money up there anymore. That's kind of the thing that I'm still falling behind on, because that is, of course, a very tough item to work with. I was actually trying out a couple little Cursed Sword runs over the weekend here, just to see how they would go at this point in time, and yeah, no, it's still pretty rough. So I think we got some time before we're going to see a return of that weapon for the 4th season. After all, I still got like a good 20 episodes left or something. I keep saying it's like, hey, we're coming down to the end of the 4th season or whatever. There's still like 20 episodes. And then I will be forced to go and do Cursed Sword and a certain spinning weapon, and of course everyone's favorite, like Rusty Sword and stuff. Because I know you're all looking to it. I know y'all want to see it. I don't know why. It's just a bad weapon. I mean, I guess Rusty Sword's okay. It's fast. You could scale it up with enough stats to being something acceptable to use, but it has like no gimmickry. So you're going to be kind of behind damage-wise for a huge chunk of the run, regardless of how you try and make it work for you. I don't know. What's the farthest you ever got with Cursed Sword? 5-boss cell mode up to the Hand of the King. I died on the Hand of the King. I did that on a stream a long time ago. I haven't been trying to use it as of late, which I think is, you know, kind of the reason why. You're not really seeing too much there. when you get the Sepulchre lamp, the nightlight? It's called the nightlight, and I don't really know exactly how you would do that, considering that you have to be in the Sepulchre to get it in the first place. It's not like it's a custom mode. It's not like it's a custom mode specific item that you can just have unlocked there, you know? I want to see Symmetrical Lance. Symmetrical Lance is banned forever. I mean, not from being used, but from doing a showcase on. It's a good item. Good, high quality, but lags behind boss fights type of survival weapon that will never be used in a showcase run. Not after last time. Here we are. Keep getting the stacks of bleed on there, I guess. Works for me. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could also try and use, like, Wrenching Whip to maybe grab enemies off of ledges as well as knock enemies off of ledges with Telluric Shock. It's just... Again, that's one of those things that it's just too specific of a circumstance that is required to even get that working for you in the first place that I just don't think it's going to come up as much as I want it to. Oh, well. Make it a short episode with Sepulchre area only. That's how you use the nightlight. I guess we could try and get like some really hefty cooldown, build like a cooldown type of run, and then just try and use the nightlight as much as possible because it does have the affix. Well, it at least can get the affix to give you... Yeah, it at least can get the affix to give you like Poison Cloud on deployment, and then you could try and deal damage with that. That's one of those things that's possible. Like, this is when I tried to figure out how to do a grappling hook only run, where it's like, okay, cool, as much cooldown as possible, and then you got to get the release arrows on usage affix and make that work. How to use Nightlight? Break the door and sell it? I wouldn't even say break the door. That's putting yourself at way too much risk. I would just say walk by it and go on with your run. Don't even worry about it. It's like using the hired help in Spelunky. The optimal way to use them is, of course, to immediately throw them into the nearest spike pit, or lava, or bottomless pit if you're in the ice caves. And that's how you use hired help in Spelunky. All right. I've heard even like Spelunky 2, it's better, still not good. They still will end up killing you more often than anything else. I just wanted to be cool. Whatever, I got the 60 kills, it doesn't matter. I also got a piece of food on the ground, so it doubly doesn't matter. It does show off even if you turn off paid items, the door is just gone. Really? That's neat. I guess that's it's an easy way to get that if you're interested in it. I don't know. I mean, with the amount of times that I've gone to the Sepulchre, I don't really need the nightlight, so it's not really a huge... It's like, even by the time they had introduced it, which from what I remember was not even all that much past the introduction of the Sepulchre as a biome, I was like, nah, I don't need this. I know the area enough. Good parry clap. Yeah. Sacrifice them to Kali. Yeah, I guess that can work. It depends. I mean, how much do you really need the invigoration, though? Because I assume by the time you even have a hired hand, you probably already have, like, the Kapala and everything. If you're just waiting to use your Ankh on stuff, it's like, why even bother? Okay. You also get angry when you whip them too much. Yes, that is... I mean, that's why you gotta throw them into a spike pit. That's why you can't just whip them to death, because otherwise they will whip you to death. It's the circle of life. Anyway. All right. Let's go. The only reason I know about that is because I speedrun and I turn off paid items. Yeah, I've never actually done that before. There's a lot of those things like turning off lore rooms and everything where I'm just like, I like lore rooms. Sometimes I'll just go in there and see what's up with the game's lore, even though I already know it all. Spelunky 2 when? Probably never. Unless somebody wants to suggest it. When somebody suggests it, smile. Exactly. But of course, with channel point suggestions being closed right now as I'm trying to desperately catch up to what I already have to do, it's like the only way I would be able to take suggested games is if somebody were to give some large amount of money or something. I'm not going to say anything. That's how you bypass the system. Anyway. Besides, I already have like Tower Climb and Goner going on right now. I can't just go pick up another series. What do I even want? I mean, this is a nice fast weapon. Adrenaline could be all right. Combo could be okay. Just take Soul Resistance, a pretty good safe bet in most situations. Doc, no, that's what got you into this mess to begin with. Yeah, but it also could get me money. I'm just saying. Anyway. Yeah. Infantry bow's not bad, but of course, it's not. We've already done that. That amount. Is 3 cents a large amount of money? I mean, maybe in like the Revolutionary War era, but we're kind of past that point now. Yeah. Okay. There we are. Suggest it yourself. You have the power. No, I don't really feel like playing it. It just seems like it would be very, very difficult. I've been watching. Yeah, and I killed him too. I knew it. Yeah, but it's like you see that I killed him at the same time he killed me. It's the worst. Anyway, I was going to say that I've been watching Bear Taffy play that game a lot lately, so I kind of already know all the secrets and everything too, so I don't know if that makes... Actually, while we're here, I'm going to go change up the custom mode to actually get the brutality items going as well, and also pressing the right button. And I hate that the Japanese and the English PlayStation use different things for confirm buttons. Anyway. Yeah, that should be good. We good? We good? We good? Let's go. Bear man with a godly voice. As far as I know, he hadn't actually, unlike Darkest Dungeon, had not actually contributed any line. Hey, classic outfit. Contributed any lines to Spelunky. Should have, though. But playing is completely different. Yeah, it's a lot harder. That's what I'm thinking, at least. What do we got going on here? I'm going to take this. Killed that thing at the same time it killed me. That's so ridiculous. Ah, well. Good, good. But yeah, it's like I kind of know all about all the spoilers for the game. So there's not really too much that would be learned at this point in time. It would just all be, you know, beating. Like, I'm just going to basically do one episode where I try to beat as much of the Cosmic Ocean as possible, I think. Or the entire Cosmic Ocean if I hate myself. Do I hate myself enough to do that? Well, I guess it depends on who pays the money. Yeah. Not my favorite, but I'll take it for right now, just for that modest amount of extra health. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, $7.99 run. That would be the plan, I guess. I guess I technically don't know what is at the end of that, but I'm gonna guess it's basically like congratulations. You are a super player. Okay, not bad. Or thereabouts. It's gonna be Risk of Rain 2 all over again. No, I think I would like that more than Risk of Rain 2. It's not an arbitrary time limit and a bad final boss. Zing! I'm not gonna let that go ever. Good. And if I can just get enough money to go afford some of the stuff around here. At level 99, you have to beat Risk of Rain 2 on Monsoon. Motherfucker, I already did! I showed the video of that on stream. And also, it wasn't just Monsoon. It was the first level of Eclipse. Did you ever complete Risk of Rain 2? Yeah, it's you can check out a video on the channel called Supplemental Risk of Rain 2 video. I think it just is. And also, there's the thing that I did of me beating the first level of Eclipse mode. I did it. Can't say I didn't. I'll go get that. Sell it. It's like, oh, you're gonna go beat Monsoon. It's like, yeah, little do you know. I can go, I still have that video. I can go commentate over it and go put that one up on the channel if you want to see me drop the hammer on the game again. But yeah, I did end up beating it, so that's all that counts, really. Certainly, though, there is a lot of pretty bullshit stuff happening in any sort of Spelunky 2 run that you happen to do, which is going to be a lot of fun just by itself. But at the same time, I also am right now, you know, prepping up Tower Climb as a series, so you'll get that same sort of fun stuff content-wise from that anyway. You ever played Axiom Verge? I have not. And I was talked about before, especially like when I was doing Time Spinner, the idea that it's like, I like a game that is inspired by, but when a game just is, like it just is what do you call it? Like a copy of another franchise. I didn't get 30. I was 5 away. When it's just like a copy of another franchise, I just wasn't all that interested. It was actually the major sort of issue that I had when I was playing Environmental Station Alpha at first. But then that game, of course, became its own thing very quickly. So I like that one a lot more. 8K more and I'll bump a game up the list. Yeah, but you don't have any more games. I already did, I already finished Transistor, which was great, by the way. Do want to say that again. Boy, Transistor was a lot of fun, and I'm serious. And I keep thinking that I want to come back and actually try some of like the side content. Maybe not for a video, but just on my own, but I still haven't been able to do that yet because I'm so busy with everything else right now. It's something. Yeah, I hate Hollow Knight. I mean, I've only played it through like 100% 7 times or something. No, I hate it. Good. Maybe I will actually go take that, just to kind of. Yeah, that'll work. Pretty okay, and then a couple shots right in the dark here. And one more. And one more. There we go. Taking your sweet time to die there. AV is pretty good. Looking forward to AV. AV? AV. Oh, Axiom Verge. Okay. Trying to figure out, just like, I did not. Audio visual? You're still lost in Omicron? No, I'm not. I was just saying that I recorded the 3rd episode. I just got to get the 2nd guy on to do commentary. I was talking about that earlier, where it's just like we're getting to the point where the game turns from all right, competent adventure game to bad. 3rd, not final. I mean, how many more episodes do you think is going to be after this? Like, I'm thinking like Lahura, is going to take like a single episode. No, it's not called Lahur. What's the second area called? Can never remember. Lahur is the third area, right? And that one's also like super short and goes directly into the caverns. So, yeah. Yeah, but Vancrotus, what are you going to bump up on the list? I'm curious about that. Because like I said, as far as I know, I don't think you had another suggestion on there. Maybe? I guess I don't really remember because I don't write down who suggests what. Either way, it's coming after Dirt Rally now, so... And Tower Climb, I guess. Well, maybe... I guess Tower Climb is one of those things that's just like, it's going to take so long to prep up that it's kind of like a both existing and not existing series at once. Oh, Mark of the Ninja by Clay? Wait, that was a Clay game? Huh. I don't actually know what that is. Anyway. Did you know the ways of beating 5 boss cell? Well, I mean, my best strategy has always been to just use the damage over time run. I do think that even alongside just using the classic Alchemic Carbine combined with the Hokuto's bow, I would at this point also maybe suggest going for, or at least having the electric whip unlocked and seeing if you can get like a colorless version of that. Because that thing has been so amazing in a lot of the runs I've been doing that it is just unquestionably a top tier item. And certainly one that with the whole ability to electrocute enemies, you can combine very well with the Hokuto's bow, which is one of the 2 things in the game that actually buffs up damage over time. The other thing being the Wolf Trap. But Wolf Trap doesn't do it as consistently and as powerfully, so that's kind of what I would suggest there. Aside from that, if you're looking for like super top tier sort of items, Hokuto's bow just in general is one of the things that can get you the most damage out of any weapon. Even low tier sort of weapons are suddenly becoming significantly more powerful just because of the huge buff that it receives from that. Flamethrower turret is another thing that can get you a ton of damage over time. It's very fast to deploy, does a lot of damage, has some of those good turret affixes on there that I would highly recommend. Pairs up very well with everything that I was saying before. Alchemic Carbine is, no ammo, ranged weapon. The poison lingers. Enemies, when they die from poison, explode into more poison to poison more enemies. Combine that with the Hokuto's bow, also propagating the mark. It's like, you got a great run going. Aside from that, it's like, you get used to dealing with curse chests, and if you are using like some very heavily ranged focused weapons, shouldn't be too difficult to take care of curses with that. But to plan out your route, I'd like to say Promenade into Ossuary, and then eventually into either Promenade into Ossuary, followed by the Fog Fjord, which has a food shop in it, into Sepulchre for like the extra curse chests and higher tier items. If you think you can take the giant, go for it. That's a nice, if you can skip a biome, that means that's that many less opportunities to get melee'd up. And like aside from that, there's just a certain point where it's like you gotta let go and let God, which is to say, figure out how all enemies attack and then dodge around them. It's kinda how it goes. Oh yeah, I shouldn't even forget, like a repeater crossbow is pretty good too. Explosive crossbow is pretty good. Giant killer, if you want to go a more traditional sword and board run, is excellent at taking out bosses, and I tend to have the most trouble with bosses as opposed to regular enemies, so something to think about. What else? There's a lot of good items, but I'd say that the stuff that I'm giving you there, probably your best bet. Damage over time combined with Hokuto's bow is such a good combo of items that cannot be overstated. It's been ridiculous that Motion Twin has not nerfed that yet. I am honestly shocked, so if you're looking for some good stuff, yeah. I need giant. I usually do plan on my route. Yeah, I'm not just saying, like, I get as many, either cursed chests if you want to take the alienation acceptance route. Alienation acceptance is a very powerful heal, and it will also really take down a lot of melees. And then, of course, just Hokuto's bow is very good. get as many shops other than that, and that's the best advice that I can give you, I think. I can parry consistently. Well, then I would... Blood Shield is super great. Rampart is very good if you're going survival. The Punishment I like. I don't think it's as good as the other things I listed, but it's still a lot of very good, very useful items, especially if you're going to be going up against a giant. Oh, survival melee plus ice shards. Dual bind with Heart of Ice. Yeah, that'll probably be pretty good. Slumbering Sanctuary leads the cavern for max item levels. Yeah, but then you lose out on a shop, and that might be... And also, the enemies are much more difficult to deal with in the cavern, so... If you think you can take it, though, I'd recommend it. All right, let's go back into YouTube mode. Okay, well, that was embarrassing. But hey, at least I got the blessed run with the original outfit on it, so I'm feeling a little bit better, kind of. Frost Blast is interesting. I almost kind of like to take it. Yeah, you know what? I use Bloodthirsty Shield all the time. Let's go. Try this out. Ugh, as it is, though, just gotta... He attacked me at the same time that I attacked him. What can I even say? That's just how that works. Anyway, I'll give the person a shout out that I said that I would. Bear Taffy. I've been watching Bear Taffy play Spelunky 2. Okay, there we go. It's been very good, by the way. The guy is getting some excellent progress in those streams, which is good because I don't really have too many other things to watch as of right now. Kind of a lull in games that I'm interested in coming out lately. Spelunky being the only, really neat one. Okay, what else are we looking at here? Liposuction if I want to go get a bunch of cells that I'll never use. But you know how it is. What are we up to today? It is Wrenching Whip combined with Telluric Shock, which is a combo. It is a combo. It's not like super good, but it's not like bad either. It's just, it is what it is. Like I said, knock enemies away and then grab them back if I didn't see a ranged enemy right there. Might be worth trying to get some sort of cooldown reduction just because the Telluric Shock otherwise does have a pretty hefty cooldown on it. It's I guess only 10 seconds, but I don't know, it feels hefty, I guess. Maybe it's not as hefty. I got rid of my shield. That was my undoing there. I would have been able to parry that so easily otherwise. That's so unfortunate. Liposuction used to be great with gold as well as a cell. Yeah, but I mean, gold as well as a cell used to be great just by itself. There's good reason why Motion Twin wanted to get rid of that, and as much as I can bellyache about it, and you know that I can, I think it was probably the right decision. Sure. After all, the economy did get reworked at the same time, which is good. Wow. That was like the ideal sort of teleport there, by the way. Okay, you know what? I'll actually take this instead. Get a little... I think I'd prefer fire for right now anyway. Besides, I have like some sort of fire synergy... No, that was the last run, I think. Ah, dang. Da beans again. Ah, well. As it is, like I said, very, very traditional sort of run. Nothing too interesting happening here. It's just classic brutality. Which is why I'm trying to at least change it up by not taking sword and board and instead going with some sort of more interesting secondary items, at least for the time being. Well, that's also interesting. Is this like guaranteed on this floor? I swear that in the prison deaths, I've been getting the 100% for whatever the item du jour is pretty regularly right now. I don't even... Well, let's do it, for fun. All right, I should probably get rid of Hokuto's bow. No! Just, No, I like that item. That's my item, baby. If I was going to choose any one item to be my item, I guess it would be that, wouldn't it? I mean, what can I even say? That's kind of like the item for me, isn't it? Well. Where's my 8 times damage affix? somehow I have my doubts that's ever going to appear. If they ever wanted to, though, I'd be willing to do a run. I don't think there's any way in custom mode that you can choose affixes just yet, because otherwise that would be a fun, like, suggested sort of deal. Everything 4 times affix damage. Bam. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be a fun on a bun. Get that sweet everything. Yep. Ah, this should work out just fine. 2 times damage was more than enough to take him out. Good, good, good. You're literally the Hokuto's guy now. What? I can't remember the main character of Fist of the North Star. Why? Somebody help me. And I don't just mean by remembering the name. I mean, somebody help me with my brain problems right now. Okay. That was a bad idea. I mean, it worked out okay. But still. Certainly could have maybe considered that a little bit more. A bad position to find yourself in. Nothing. Kenshiro, thank you. There we go. 2 times damage is not as much as I thought it would be, but all I need to do is just get some sort of... I guess I do have burning synergy on this, which is... I don't know, it's something. All I gotta do is just make sure that I... bam, bam. Yeah, that was enough, I guess. Need some more stats. That's what I need right now. And good. Yeah? Anybody else? Anybody else want to step to this before I get out of this area? I might actually just wait 1 second. Okay. Telluric Shock seems to instant kill everything in the first 2 areas, and then it becomes kind of garbage. I mean, it's still a good burst, and it is a burst that can hit in a very large area. It's just... I don't think it doesn't feel like it does as much damage as I want it to a lot of the time, which is why I prefer stuff like the Giant Whistle and the powerful grenade when it comes to instant cast sort of burst down strategy. Because that's wait, I guessed, by the way. I'm pretty sure you're right, though. I'm pretty sure it is Kenshiro, right? Somebody correct me on this if I'm wrong. Because I need to be right, you understand. I mean, if I'm not right, you may be crazy. But it might just be a lunatic that you're looking for. What am I... Speaking of which, what do I want here? How about Berserker? Keep it simple. Bro, don't go to Thorny Town with a whip. What are you talking about? It goes through the Thorny's backs. It's too fine. It is. I checked after. Okay, thank you. Good, good. Omae wa Mo guy? Yes. Like, what other... No, I'm talking about the Fist of the Blue Sky. What do you mean? Yes, we're talking about Kenshiro. The kick doesn't, though. I'll just have to make sure not to do a full combo against him. It's gonna be easy. Okay. Besides, I'll just Telluric Shock him most of the time anyway. Observe. See? Okay, anyway. Oh, okay. What am I even looking for? Hokuto no can't literally fist the Big Dipper. I mean, yeah. Okay, fine, whatever. I think North Star is... Considering we call it the Big Dipper in English, maybe a better name. I'm just saying. The Big Dipper is not a very imposing name for anything. Road Warrior Karate. No. If I was going to be anybody in that series, I would be Mr. Hart. But also, no, I'd be the guy that throws dynamite. Whatever works. Yeah. Nothing. Big Dipper sounds kind of hot. Why did I read that? Why do I keep doing this to myself? What weapon will you add to the game? To Dead Cells? What would I always thought that I always talked about like maybe like some sort of elemental shield or like multi-elemental shield. I think would be kind of neat. Poison Sword would be an obvious choice, which I still think is kind of lacking in the game. I don't know. There's got to be something more interesting though, because those ones are pretty tame as far as stuff goes. A water balloon. I call it Hemolacria, and everybody will hate it. No, God, what would be a good choice? What would be a good choice? Good. See, I told you, it's not even a problem with the thorn. He's easy. E to the Z. That's what I say. Cattle prod, electric melee. Well, I mean, you could just... I think that's... It might not be a sword. Actually, a Moonlight Greatsword that does electric damage would be interesting. You know, get your Dark Souls references in there. After all, this game is big reference to Dark Souls. All right. Yeah. Okay, there we go. You know, I didn't even realize I'm still using the 2 times damage Lurk Shock. I should maybe switch that out soon enough. That's an interesting choice, though, for a secondary item. I might end up using it. As it is, though, still gotta get rid of all of the foes that are around here otherwise. Okay. Yeah, sure. This is obviously not really one I'm going to be taking around for a lot longer, but I do like it. You know, just like using it as, especially for criticals eventually. Yeah. And done. Okay. What's the coolest weapon skill design, regardless of how good it is in-game? I always say that I'm such a huge fan of the Symmetrical Lance. It's, of course, it's not like anything that I've never seen before. I always think of Chrono Cross when it comes to that weapon. And like Sergei's Oars. But at the same time, it's like, I just love the design of that thing. It is like one of my favorite weapons in the game, just based on that alone. Good. Aside from that, like cool designs, I still think the repeater crossbow and stuff like the Sonic Carbine is pretty neat, even if the Sonic Carbine is maybe not all that great. Getting future weapons are fun. I said that all the way back in Death's Gambit, I'll say that here. They are a fun time to play around with those. But is there anything else like very cool? What's a miracle build? Oh, we'll just, that's like, well, that would be Thunderbolt, right? Just getting a whole ton of electric-based items. I mean, like, what else would even, oh boy. Okay. Whiffed it. Hoo boy. There. Wow. That was kind of a rough one. That was fun. Shut up. Oh, wait, no. Remember when MT said had a live screen and said Sonic Carbine would be changed up? Yeah, well, they lied. I thought you were talking about what happened there. And I'm like, it was not fun. Interesting, perhaps, but yeah. It's a way to ruin your Dark Souls experience. You say that. I think playing Miracle, Pyromancer, whatever, is part of the Dark Souls experience. I mean, I, of course, only play naked and with a club, but that's me. No, really, go back and watch Dark Souls 2. We going clubbing, baby. And as always, I wear nothing to go clubbing. It's a fun way to play. It super did not work for when I played Dark Souls 3, though. I had to at least put on, like, a Sword Master's clothes. All right, well, that's at least going to be better for sort of a secondary item. Yeah, Caveman Dark Souls. The only way to play. Look, otherwise you lose your stamina regen. Not in Dark Souls 2, but I didn't care. I want to continue playing it that way. The only thing that I would even let grace my head was, of course, the crowns from the DLC. Because that's also maybe an even better look for your character. I mean, look, clubs are, yeah, strength club for life. Exactly. Because first off, it does extra damage. It does bashing damage against armored enemies, which is pretty common in Dark Souls 2. And 2, it has like an A scaling with strength. Like, what more could you want? What more could you want? You should play Barbarian in D&D and run around naked. I mean, did you see NetHack? Okay, I guess I only played Barbarian for the first episode, but still. Not very unga for you to wear a crown. I don't know, man. You should have seen my guy all dolled up with his little tiara on. It was pretty great. Only the most caveman would refuse to wear anything except for a loincloth, which I had no control over, of course, and a tiara. Anyway, I can't even get past the tutorial. Yeah, Unix Gundyr is pretty rough in Dark Souls 3, to be fair. It's a weirdly difficult boss for the first guy they're putting you up against. And then, of course, Gundyr has his super form later in the game. It's like that's a character that is the tutorial boss and also an optional super boss, which is very Dark Souls. Yes. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I did not spend an hour against him. I spent like 10 minutes against him. That was, yeah, I know, almost. Look, I didn't want to have to go do another vamping session before for like 20 minutes again. So, yeah, right. You could probably go find the VOD. That wasn't even all that long ago. It's probably been deleted. Whatever. Look, these streams are supposed to be ephemeral, and I will have them no other way. There we are. Good, and good. I mean, also, when I was playing at Dark Souls 3, no, I got the Swordmaster outfit again. That's right. That was for that one little short stream. I mean, I spent like an hour fighting the Swordmaster. That's true. But that guy's also tough. Wow, these are some powerful weaponries. I don't want to get this. Not going to. But I'm just saying the temptation was there. Bring back VODs, by the way. They're back. They're back. Powerful Swarm. I tried using that in the Swarm episode, and it didn't work. You saw that. I saw that. We were all very disappointed by its complete lack of usefulness. Even with the 2 times. It's just... Nothing can make Swarm good. And also, it's not like a super cool weapon. Sure, your friendly swarmlings are cute with a little pink bow, but that's not... They tried their hardest. Well, you know what? Usually, I am still willing to give them props for that. Not for Swarm. They should try harder and do better. Listen to more Daft Punk. Anyway, I'm actually gonna... I'm taking the coward's way out. It's just too much. All right. Swarm with 3 times damage. Still, I don't even know if it was actually affecting it, to be honest. Oh, I actually do have flames and flammable oil, so Wrenching Whip might be pretty good here. Actually, Doc, you ever played D&D? I played D&D games, but I've never played D&D myself. Because, multiplayer. Get the fire on there. There we go. That's all I ask. Oh boy, am I gonna... yeah, well, lost the perfect fight, but that's okay. I knew I was putting myself at risk when I did that. Flammable oil. And then there it is again. Just can't get away, baby. Gotta get the duck there to get the fire. It's some brief fire, but... Okay, come on now. Yeah. This one's sloppy, but that's okay. That is just fine. And right on that. Good stuff. Could you use ice armor with the cursed sword? I mean, when I eventually do the run, I absolutely will, because it does work. It does. I mean, blocking a hit is blocking a hit. It's just, you know, that wasn't a bad infinite bow at all. Obviously not the run for it, but ain't too shabby. D&D is kind of hard to get into. You need someone who's willing to DM first. I'd be a DM. I think that would be fun. I mean, it's like all you gotta do is just get into your storytelling, right? Get a good storytelling groove going, and then you can get into it. I mean, which is a two-way street, but it would also be too difficult. And 7, it's good. Yeah, I mean, you say that, but it is good. He's totally fine. The boss is easy if you don't get hit. Well, I was also playing it obviously very recklessly, but what else is new? Do D&D with chat. Okay, chat. Thou dost enter a bar with intention of adventure, most magnanimous. Thou can see 2 people to your left and right. One appears to be a wizard, wizened by his age and knowledge. Cast Fireball. You kill the wizard. He was actually just a guy doing cosplay, and now you are in jail forever. I'm sorry, game over. Please insert $5 to continue. Also, Fireball is like a 5d30 spell. How are you casting this at like level 1? Okay, it's not that much, but it's still a lot. Bruh. He's smurfing. Oh, come on. You know this is supposed to be a story-based thing. Why are you trying to game the system to get as powerful as a character as possible? It's not even necessary to be a munchkin. We haven't even started the war, the entire, like, storyline yet. Your warrior is still using basic iron armor. Anyway. Should have taken melee with the whip. Could have been good. Yeah, it is a nice, fast, big area weapon. It would work well with that. I mean, I took Berserker because, you know, that's also pretty good at kind of covering bases on defensiveness, but it didn't quite work. Yeah. Well, now he is prison. You wake up to find yourself a building of brick and stone, housing many criminals most foul within your belly. Okay. That was close. But, by the way, yes, if I do DMing, I am going to use that voice at all points in time, by the way. That's the DM voice. That's the sort of person who tells you a story of wizards and warlocks. All right. And I'll hear nothing else on the subject. Hero spent too much time in prison and became one. That's how that works, right? So that's how prisons reproduce, I guess. Okay, I don't even know what I'm looking for here. Well, I'm not doing too bad on stuff, but I might want to go and get... You know what? I'm actually going to go and get the cough syrup right now before I even forget. Okay. Good. I mean, okay, here. Chat, you are now a prison. What do you do? This is not even the right door. Your choice exits are to the left and north. Your inventory is many prisoners. I would suggest maybe utilizing your ability to stand perfectly still and do nothing. Or conversely, I don't know, collapse on yourself? The weight of your sins and the sins of those inside are too much for you to bear, and you are destroyed in a gigantic shower of crumbling stone. Ooh, I will take that. I like that. I disguise myself as an innocent prison. What's an innocent prison? No, I mean, I would say the weight of those who put the prisoners inside of you are even greater. I roll a dex check. Your dex is 0. You are a building. I would describe you as sessile. I'm Be the Warden. I guess what better person to be the warden than the building itself? Take a nap. Okay. You sleep peacefully. No one knows what's happening, but the building does seem calmer in such a fashion. Support the expansion of the prison industrial complex. You support it by literally supporting your foundations. There's no innocent prisons. It's a part of the oppressive police system. Your views are unfounded because you are the prison system. And as such, you have little choice in the matter on supporting it or not. Is the prison a stand or something? Yeah, it's being controlled by an orangutan in the warden's office. What are you talking about? No, it's a prison. Okay. And one more. Yeah? Okay. I don't really think there's too much of anything else going on in here now, is there? Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, Jailhouse Rock? No, you should be Erewhon Prison. If I was going to be a prison, I would be the prison from Face Off. Because that one's cool. They have people wearing magnetic boots inside. That's fun. Anyway. A body is just a prison of blood and bone for your soul. Wow, that's deep, man. Anyway, actually, like, not terrible. Could do some stuff. If I could pick up both of these, I probably would, but as it is, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm just going to keep what I got. Well, anyway, come back next week for more D&D, I guess. As you personally become the dungeon. Now the only thing to find is dragons. What about the prison from the movie Cube? Would you consider that a prison? I wouldn't really consider that to be a prison. I would consider that to be cubes. Okay, no. We're not going to mess around with that right now. I mean, it certainly imprisoned people, but I wouldn't consider it to be a prison itself. Like, it wasn't created with the express purpose of housing inmates. It was created with the express purpose of, like, torturing people. Yeah? We good? Actually, we are good. Excellent. Yeah? Kind of want to be a little bit cautious here. Yeah? Good. Good. Wasn't it some sort of experiment? I know they explained kind of like what they were trying to do in Cube 0, but I never saw that movie. I only saw Cube and Cube 2, Hypercube. Whew. Good. That'll work. Yep, that's just fine by me. Oh, okay. Cube 2, not cubed? No, that's Cube. Cube 3 was called Cube 0. It was a prequel to Cube. Hey, Doc, do you play chess? I'm trying to figure out if this game benefits from such skill. I mean, I know how to play chess, but I certainly am not any good at it, so I don't really know what to say. Well, hey, look, when the Cube gets rebooted, which I assume it's going to eventually. Also, what would be the point of going into cubed if you already have Cube 2 Hypercube? That's a fourth dimensional cube. That's what you would call the fourth entry in the series. Oh, I rolled out of it. I forgot that's one of those things you can do, which is roll out of the telluric shock. It's something that doesn't really come up a whole lot, but it is possible. Yeah, like this sort of thing. You can use that to jump. I guess I could have used that to jump over the... Could use that to jump over the concierge, but I didn't really think about it at the time. Ah, well. Let me tell you this right now. Cube was also not a very popular movie series as far as I know. I don't think anybody was going to be dressing up for the Cube for Halloween or anything. So I think that there was probably not too much thought put into the movie. Cube 4, Minecraft. It's going to be filled in Minecraft. Actually, that would be too clever for the creators of the Cube series, I think. Anybody do that? Because that feels like something that could write itself, if you know. But then again, you would have to know what the Cube movies are, so there you go. Doc, what did you dress up for this Halloween? A guy who was asleep for most of Halloween. People didn't get it. Oh, God. Oh, wow. And that was one real long hallway. Death from Darkness, haven't seen those in a while. I mean, it depends entirely on how the level generates itself. Usually it doesn't happen. Unless they have one very long hallway with no light at the end of the tunnel. So what now? Are you going to pick it up from prison deaths again? No. We're going to pick it up from the sepulcher. I mean, I suppose we could if you wanted to. Should have used Nightlight. I mean, well, for the 1 in 100 runs that have that happen, I think I'm okay. Of course, I have no money left either because I just spent it all. All right, come on. Well, this is going to be a long one. Floor runes don't give nightlights. Yeah, that is also true. I did see the one on the ground, but it's like, yeah, that wouldn't have actually made any difference. There was a light directly above me there, but I didn't jump up to it fast enough. Maybe call it an episode and go play Noita? I mean, it could. Hey, does anybody know how to do polls? don't see any answer. Oh my god. Guy, I'm just going to restart this one. That's terrible. I do not. Well, I don't know. I don't either. Poll results say dead cells. No, show me the real poll results, though. Come on, do it. I know you have them. Yeah, I'll take that. Even stream for almost 2 hours? Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you keep dying during runs due to unfortunate circumstances. See above. You've been streaming for 2 hours? I know. I just said that. Okay. Right, and done. No, just type /poll. I can't do that. I'm playing Dead Cells. It's ridiculous. What are you even saying? I paid for you to go play Noita. I saw that, but you also paid for me to not play Noita, which means that it cancels each other out. Yeah. But I do actually have to finish this episode already, and that, I mean, I have loosened up on the rules for the showcase episodes, but they're not so loose that I can be like, I died in the sepulcher, that's fine. Because that is not fine. That's what Sonic would say, no good. But as it is, didn't work? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if somebody knows how to do it, you can do it. You can see if we can go have a friendly break, play a little bit of Noita, and then come back here, but Doc just said no. No what? I didn't say no to anything. No, in fact, I'm going to say yes right now. There, I did it. I said yes. Now what? Now what, chat? Try and tell me what I do and don't do. Okay. Well, anyway, I do need to, like I said, if anybody knows how to do that, I don't have permission to /poll. Strange. Tell me somebody who does. Doc, make me a mod so I can make the poll. No. I'll make somebody else a mod. Hey, who wants to be a mod? I'll make you a mod and you can do /poll or whatever. I think anything that affects falling attacks affects caloric shock as well. I'm not entirely sure. Like the whole spread oil or anything. Yeah, let's just cheat our way through the game. Cool. Being a mod is too much work. Come on. I know somebody wants to be a mod. This guy. No, I don't want Frank to be a mod. It's too much power for him. Oh, come on now. Get out of here, you. I was mostly joking around. Seriously, people. I can't make a joke around here. You know what? You get to be a mod. Give me 1 second here. Now make the poll as soon as I make you a mod first. Just gotta go and figure out how to do this. Is roles manager? Yes. Okay. Wait, there are 3 different people that have very similar names to yours. Here we go. Okay. Now then. You know I made the poll right? No. You did? I wasn't paying attention. Top of the chat. I didn't see it. Top of the chat is saying /poll. Hey, and thank you, Dare Joe. Sorry about this next episode that's going to be coming out, which has been like 90% role-playing as buildings. That's gonna be something. Hey, it's not like Telluric Shock and Wrenching Whip are a particularly interesting set of weapons, though, so I don't think anybody is going to mind. Well. Okay, look, a nice cool, like I said, a nice cool-down episode while we're, before we go directly into continuing on with Dead Cells. I think it would be pretty nice. Yeah? Okay. Good. I mean, it's... Usually I don't like exploiting this, but if I've died multiple times, I think that it's warranted. Knew everybody was going to vote for DC. Well, we'll see. We're not done with it yet. Oh, Dead Cells at 57%. Wow. Kind of a nail-biter there. Okay, we'll continue on with the Dead Cells run then. That's okay by me. I mean, of course, I want to get the episode out sooner than later, after all, because, well, I haven't been doing them on weekends as of late. I'll probably be doing more of that. But yeah, that is totally fine. Can we overturn democracy? I mean, technically, this isn't democracy. I could easily quit this game right now for no reason and go and play whatever I want. Go play more Pathologic or something. But I won't. I will kowtow to the wishes of the community for now. But know that at any time, situation may change. Well, as it is, we're going to be kind of speed running through this one anyway. It's not too bad. I am a kindly and magnanimous ruler. And I will listen to you. But know if you ever give me any reason not to, my judgment will be harsh and very cruel. DC won the popular vote, but what about the Electoral College? Oh, man. Relevant. I should probably actually kill that elite, but like I said, we're doing like a fast run right now. Speedy speed boy and all that. So I'm not even going to worry about it. Democracy has never failed the people. Oh, also very relevant. Anyway. What do you got? Not too shabby. Calling it a run, it would be weird if it wasn't fast. I mean, Dead Cells not being fast, what are you even doing? This game is like Sonic. Yeah, it's got hot dogs. You know, like a fast food place. I've never actually been to a Sonic before. I'm in the Midwest. We don't really have them around here. Mm-hmm. Okay. The thing is, with the whole invisibility, I'm not going to need to worry too much about... Nobody else has been to a Sonic either. It's a front for organized crime. I should have known. Especially after I saw all those people in ill-fitting black suits and sunglasses out in front of them at all hours of the day and night. And that one guy who was always chewing on a toothpick. Sonic the Hedgehog brand chili dogs is like a big brain money. It has to have happened before, right? I mean, I don't think the Sonic the Hedgehog and chili dogs is kind of like one of those things like a Mario and being a plumber, where it's like a popular idea but never actually appears in any of the games. I guess Sonic Unleashed actually did. Sonic Unleashed did have chili dogs as like a buyable consumable item that were listed as being Sonic's favorite, but aside from that, it doesn't really appear too much of anywhere else in the actual games. I don't know. I'm surprised that Sonic didn't have time with Sonic's. You'd think so, but I don't know. I guess maybe they're just like, no, we don't want our brand tainted with that blue hedgehog. Grr, I hate that hedgehog, is what they said. Dodge only run? It's possible. All you gotta do is just use the come on, you know what the name is. Crow's feet. But of course, it's maybe a little bit more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, I was gonna take Melee this time, because we talked about it. Which game won the poll? 57% for Dead Cells. Otherwise, I would be playing Noita right now as a quick thing. As a quick, like, in-between aperitif. Poison Cloud on dodge. Also possible. I don't know if that's as possible. As it's a pretty minimal amount of poison. Yeah? Good. And there's that. This is kind of the nail biter section after all. Yeah. Still doing okay. I mean, it is still functional run as of just yet. Anybody else? Anybody else want to come in here real quick? New follower? Hey, Spavaro. Hey, Spa. Welcome to the... I don't got a name for my stuff. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Anyway, that's nothing. Oh, okay. Well, at least that's a thing. Functioned for today. Okay, what's the type challenge? This is a Wrenching Whip Telluric Shock Showcase, which is why I have currently the base level of both of them. But we're kind of in between because I died in the Sepulchre due to darkness for the first time in quite a while. So I'm doing a real quick run through. I managed to get an invisibility necklace, so I'm kind of abusing that to make this a little bit more expedient before we get back to the real run. That said, I mean, you know, it's a fine combination, but that's just because they're both fine weapons. They're not much better than fine. They're not much worse. Ooh. Maybe. No. All right, now. Instead of a flock? Yeah, I know. People don't see it coming. I think that makes a lot of sense. Oh, burning oil. Nice. I think it makes a lot of sense. Welcome to the murder. Eh? Is that anything? Oh, okay. I guess that was just his precautionary electric field. I don't know. Still scary. Yeah. Almost got me there. Not enough, though. You know what? I'm going to take this. Just for fun. Well, again, I'm going to be getting rid of this sooner than later, but still, it's fun. It's fun. Come on. Must have been the wind. Who turned out the lights? Yeah. Don't even want to deal with that. What's a flock of doctors called? A murder of doctors. No, it's still the same thing, of course. Oh, I didn't actually get the key, did I? Yeah, I kind of rushed through the entire area because we're kind of, you know. It's speed run. No, that's a word that has meaning. This is a faster, let's call it an expedited run. I like the name expedited. You sound like a car salesman? Yeah, so I've been told. I mean, people don't like it when I use my real voice, though. I mean, if I started up a Dead Cells episode being like, yeah, guys, it's me again, it's like people are going to be like, no, we don't like that. So I got to put on this fake voice. Probably missed the challenge drift. Well, yeah, probably. Do a crow's feet run already? It would be an interesting challenge on 5-cell mode with no stealth. I mean, I don't think I could do it on 5-cell mode. It's just, it is too low damage. It's possible, but it would take so long to do. I can fall asleep with Doc's D&D voice. Oh boy. We need real voice? I just did real voice. But people don't like real voice. I'm telling you right now. You can go back and watch some of the old episodes and people were like, oh, I hate this gremlin voice. Please put on a fake voice so I can fall asleep with these videos. Does some pretty good damage, but again, I'm kind of like planning to be... I mean, invisibility plus blowgun is kind of a fun combination. Can do stuff like that. Oh, which didn't actually do as much damage as I was hoping. What is your real voice? I just said. It's like... This is my real voice I normally talk with, but people don't like it. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Yeah, come on, guys. You gotta stop being so cool. Anyway, I mean, this is what I talk like on a normal day-to-day basis. But... Okay, enough of that. The forbidden episode. This is not going to be part of the real episode. Why do you think I'm doing this? Okay. And didn't quite do as much damage as I was hoping. Well, obviously I need to get the invisibility just because that's kind of what's making the run work right now. Car salesman and Danny DeVito voice. Wow, you have a very low opinion of Mr. DeVito. Which is fair. Anyway, infantry grenade, not even going to worry about it. Kyle's cousin from South Park. Wasn't his name also Kyle? Huh. That's too accurate. I don't like it. Okay. Gotta remember that I do have invisibility. Come on, I'm supposed to be abusing that here. Say the voice part. I mean, technically that voice is also the ASMR goblin, but I mean, that guy died. So, he's never coming back. Yep, his name was Kyle. Again, I don't like that. ASMR Goblin was from Boston. I guess it was a slightly different accent, now wasn't it? He wasn't from Boston, he was a goblin. He's from some sort of unnamed fantasy land, is what I'm trying to say. Isn't Kyle the male version of Karen? I thought Kyle was more like the male version of... Tiffany? Mercedes? What's like that kind of name, right? You know what I'm saying, though. Some unnamed fantasy land of Boston. Yeah. There can be fantasy Boston where they threw barrels of magic tea into the harbor. And they love the Red Sox, which are an anthropomorphic pair of socks that play sports. Come on. think this is great. And the clam chowder is served by oh wow. It's served by clams. And the harbor actually is next to other dimensions, not just an ocean. This is the world that I'm creating for my new series of young adult novels. I hope you enjoy. Well, anyway, still dead cellsing. I mean, I gotta sell them dead right now, you know. I mean, I kind of have an episode like 80% done. We just got to run it to the finish line. Has anyone ever been to Boston or know of anybody that's been who lives there? I think not. Yeah, most people that have been in Boston, I think, have been moved out. Think about like a Germa or something. Which that man is certainly like the epitome of Boston, but at the same time, I don't know if he's actually a real person. He might just be a bit. I hope they have sex scenes in a young adult novel? No. They're actually incredibly chaste. Like the and they save themselves for marriage like the Twilight novels. Of which, wasn't there a new Twilight novel that came out, by the way? Like Midnight Sun or something? Germa might be from Fantasy Boston. I don't know. It's just he threw on some glamour, so he stopped being the greedy grinner and turned into Jeremy. Think about it. You think that was a character he made? That's actually just like his original form before he took the potion. Turned him into a slightly more human goblin. That's very mean to that guy. Anyway, and I'm one to talk. All right, yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. I can basically just run right out of here at this point now that I got the curse taken care of. Jokes aside, he's a damn handsome man. He is, that's true. But of course, we don't need me swooning over him anymore. Let's go. Yeah, there's nothing else I want to go get, right? I think I'd like to go get an upgrade for Telluric Shock, but everything else is... Did you have breakfast yet? I mean, I have this coffee. That's a cup of coffee, except it's empty. 12 main stat? It's fine. I mean, that's because... I mean, it's just because I had 12 main stat. I guess there's no real reason for it. He also has a cool dog. Yeah, did you see the recent stream where Otto was just on full display for like a half hour? Coffee with a straw? Bruh. Well, yeah. It's good stuff. I drink all liquids with a straw. This is a thing. I've definitely talked about this before, that I drink all liquids with a straw so as not to stain my teeth. You'd bring a straw to the pub too? When was in 2020 going to the pub? What madness is this? No, I asked for a straw there. I mean, I wait for it to cool off first. Okay. His coffee is never hot. Not by the time I drink it. I don't like drinks with extreme temperature, or foods with extreme temperature for that matter. Just lukewarm. I mean, one would call it drinkable without melting your face off, but sure, whatever. Dog, I have drank... Dude, I have straight up put like a straw in a bottle of beer. That is a thing I've done before. And I'll do it again. Probably. I don't have any reason to drink beer. There and there. What about spicy foods then? I don't really eat a whole lot of spicy foods. Just, yeah. That's it. Yeah. I mean, I was talking more like, you know, like ice cream. You drink soup with a straw too? I don't really have soup a whole lot. I'm not a huge soup haver. Drinking coffee with a straw is the most American thing I read today. Really? I don't really think that's American. I don't think that's anywhere in the world. I think that's just myself. Amazing Electric Whip Showcase. Yeah, well, we're going to be switching it over soon enough. Don't even worry. You eat sushi with straws? How would you even... I don't eat foods with straws. You could probably use them as a makeshift chopsticks, though. Sure, I suppose. Soup is superior sustenance in both beverage and food. No. No, I don't pound down a glass of broth and I'm like, my thirst has been quenched. And I pity the man who thinks that. I don't, but maybe a little bit. Anyway, what your definition of a bra moment. I banned that word. I can't believe my mods went against my wishes and unbanned it. Tonkatsu gang. I don't think I've ever had like a proper tonkatsu. It sounds good though. I mean, it's just like a pork cutlet, right? Good. Soup is too salty to satisfy my thirst. Well, you make it with okay. That is the fault of the soup, either manufacturer or that he who prepared it. I don't really know. Like, I do like a salty soup. However, I also know that you shouldn't be too much. Do you drink juice with a straw? Yeah, I just had a glass of apple cider earlier before the stream started. With a straw in it. With the same straw, actually. Because, you know, environmentally friendly. You're calling my wife a he? Ah, whatever. Pronouns are hard. Look, I didn't make the English language. I just speak it. Think of it like this. It's a double whip showcase run. Also, again, this part is not going to be included in the episode. When we get into the next area, it's going right back into YouTube mode, and we're not going to be talking about straws anymore. Drink borscht with a straw? I don't think I've ever had borscht before. It sounds good. It sounds like a sort of thing that I would enjoy, but yeah, I just never had it. Yeah, this is about the point in time for that then. Yep. Again, I have invisibility for good reason, you know, and I keep forgetting about it. Ah, well. Are we going to be talking about soup in YouTube mode? No. Like, no. I guess we did do building RP, but... So it's not entirely out of the question that it's going to come up anyway, but there's no plan to. Alright, those things see through invisibility. Borscht is a soup. You can't drink a soup. You eat a soup. I mean, I'd like to say that, but I think borscht is also like it's thin enough that you could probably eat it through a straw as opposed to something like a hearty stew or like a gumbo or a jambalaya or like a corn chowder. Any sort of chowder, really. How many more types of soups can I name? Get that electricity out there, and we're good. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Well, moderately good, I guess. Damn, dude. soup is kind of vague. Sure, you can't drink a potato piece in the soup. Yeah, that's true. Wait, is borscht normally served with potato? Like big potato chunks in it? There. You could drink a classic vichyssoise. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm going to be honest here. Probably. Borscht has potato chunks in it. Okay, yeah. I mean, I told you I never had it before, so I don't really know what the classic preparation for it is. I just know what it is. You know, like 0.5-inch chunks. That's still not enough to go through a straw. Wrong direction. Not a problem, though. Not a problem at all. Okay. And yeah. Potato and leek soup blended. I mean, well, okay, if you blend something, yes, you can drink that through a straw. See, I mean, you people were all like giving me guff for drinking stuff through straws, and now you're trying to figure out how to eat everything through a straw. Which does sound like it broke your jaw or something, but that's not what happened. Just get a bigger straw. Yeah, I want a giant tube that I just huff food through. Oh, give me some of that steak. All right. 18. Already looking much better as far as stats go. Comically large straw. It would just be a big tube. Like, just go get yourself a big, like, PVC pipe. That's how I imagine Americans eat their food. That's how I eat my food, basically. It's like a dog that's afraid that you're gonna take its bowl away from it. That's how I eat. All right. You're ready to go back into YouTube mode. If a smoothie isn't a soup, how is it different from a gazpacho? Well, it is far more blended. And finely blended, and also melts. I mean, I wouldn't. The thing is, what you're opening the door to is the question of, is ice a food? And are you ready to answer that? Have that question answered? Yeah, boba does have the massive straws for the tapioca. That is true. No clock tower for daylight savings? Actually, that would have been a good idea. I didn't even think about it. Ice isn't food? I agree. But, you know, smoothie, it's like the large parts of a smoothie would be the ice in it. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, well, that was embarrassing. Hey, it happens like once in every 100 runs where you get one where you just have a big hallway and then you die to darkness. It happens. It happens, and I'm not ashamed of it. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm sure you can probably tell I have been maybe cheating a little bit in terms of build with that very, very friendly-looking electric whip there. But I'm going to switch that out right now. I'll get whatever you... And I'll stop just cheating my way through the game. I'm keeping the turret, though. The turret is good. Turret is far too good, even if it's not... Sinew Slicer is not like the highest tier of turret that you can possibly get, but it is pretty effective as a turret regardless. You're getting anything that is colorless. Don't see why not. Keep this one. Why are the weapon slots flashing? Are they? They are. Weird. I don't know. Also, that would be a fun item to take colorless, but I think I want to go more sword and board style. Okay, it's done now. Strange. Good. Well, I'm going to take this one real cautious because, boy, it would be a extreme tragedy to lose this run at this point in time. And but also one that would not be entirely unexpected. Yeah. And yeah, well, yeah, what does cause that that bug there? I've never seen it before. Okay. One more. Then God, just like a couple more enemies here, but I'm just very afraid of these characters that are appearing at this point in time. Yes. Anybody else want to come down here? Yes, you do. Oh, great. I mean, I guess we're doing it. Bug has been there since 1.9 or so. I did not even know. Okay, you know what? I am going to take this just for a little bit of ranged weaponry. I want to make sure that I'm not going to lose. Like I said, losing this run would be very bad and very sad for me. I would not like it one bit. But as it's going, I mean, I do think there's a real possibility that I just keel over here from stress alone. Crabos block the arrows. Damn it, you're right. I mean, that's... you are entirely correct. I don't really know what the better idea is going to be for dealing with this, though. I mean, all I gotta do is get rid of 12 enemies, and then I should be home free for the rest of the run. Also, 2 free stats. I mean, well, 1 free stat. That's nice. Kind of had a dearth of other, you know, big advantages in terms of finding challenge rifts or anything else in this run, so it's still worth it. It's just, I'm very afraid. Not the big hallway again. Okay. Good. Oh, okay. Hi, guys. Yeah. So I see there's just a bunch of dudes over here, eh? Nope, nope, not even dealing with it. I hate this, but it's working out. Okay, Telluric Shock about to be back up, and then I'm just gonna like, hup, hup, and then we're gold. We're gold, baby. It's gold. Okay, man. I hate it, but you got to do what you got to do. Just grab your turret with your 5-head. God, if only. That has not been in the game for quite a while at this point in time. It was a nice. I mean, well, also you can't use can't use the homunculus rune while you're cursed. That was also another exploit. There's many things that would be helpful that are not good anymore. All right, I'm gonna go back and take. I didn't even end up using the bow anyway, so there's that. All right. Nice job, thanks. I mean, frankly, it should be a given that I don't die to that. It's just, well, I'm sure I'm glad that I got rid of that curse now. I'll say that. This is the optimal time to have that happen. And hey, with a kick, I might... Nope, never mind. I was going to say I might be able to kick him off of that area. Didn't quite happen in the way that I was expecting. Okay, blowgun showcase. Her Doc uses it as a reverse straw. To what? Swallow? Wait. Are you telling me that I should swallow poisonous darts? Wasn't that like a bit in George of the Jungle? I feel like that's needlessly mean, but clever, so I'll give you that. Also, yes, also a good question. What is a reverse straw? It's like deceleration. No, you swallow enemies. Okay, now come on. Oh, God. Good. Good. And nail it. Oh, you just mean you blow out the straw. I don't know why this is the one thing that has completely interrupted my entire flow of thought and turned me... No, you know what, Jay Frank? I'm not actually going to read that one. I've let too many of those sort of statements fly. All right, boys, our mission was a success. Okay, fair enough. You did it. You confused me. Anyway, 55. God, I hope I don't wang it here. Which I might. Let's see if that is exactly what is going to happen. Okay, there's 60. Fine. Somehow I'm not surprised. Yeah, well, you already got me once in this stream. You're not going to get me a second time. This is why I don't show chat on stream. That's not even... It's not even true. I just like having a clean screen, you know? I want you to imagine me as the gameplay. Fantasize about it or something. We don't need any chats or faces getting in the way. Oh, wow, that was bad. Don't the samurai fight back when you melee them? I mean, every enemy fights back when you melee them, but I don't think there's like a specific type of anything they do regarding that. It's just the same sort of attacks that you normally get out of the weirded warriors. I'm gonna do a subscriber stream. Doc hits a number, we get a face reveal. I already told you it's 100,000 on YouTube. You guys have been falling behind, and you should just be subbing more over there. All right. Good. Yeah, you can really see that the damage does sort of fall behind when it comes to really getting the most out of your telluric shock, and that's kind of why I like it more as an early game weapon than the late game one. Tend to switch it out because usually you don't have too much of a choice when it comes to what you get, especially early game. But if you can find something like this, it's at least better. I don't know. All right. 33 out of 100,000 on YouTube. It's going to take a while. Yeah, well. Good. Now then. I guess I'll just go into the clock tower. Or the clock room. Someone did say earlier, hey, you should be going to the clock tower because of daylight savings. And I didn't really even think about doing that at the time. Might not have temporal distortion, but we certainly have this still available. Yeah. Downward smash, burn the ground, inflammable oil. I do think that should both function there, right? No, it's not high enough up to get the burn on there, but that's good enough. All right. I guess Samurai was just too slow. Maybe. I mean, the whip certainly is doing pretty good. But, you know, I guess the other thing with Telluric Shock is that I don't have... I'm still, like, very far behind on getting a good version of that. That's still, like, the base level of it. So I guess by that metric, it's actually working pretty effectively. Unlike the Wrenching Whip, which I have upgraded at least once over the course of this run. There. Nope, I dodged out of it again. Okay. Come on. Should be able to. Obviously not going to get a perfect fight here, but that's okay. Really messing up the parry timing. It's been I feel like maybe it's been a while since I've actually tried to go for the parry time proper in this fight. Gotta get used to it again. Melee's still working out fine, though, but not really too much to be said on that. Come on. Okay, whatever, that works. Oh, he's so good at parrying. Shut up. No. Blocks do way more damage than the main hand whip. Do they? I don't know. I don't really think I got enough time for the... I mean, the Bloodthirsty Shield is also very... I just got it in the previous area, so that is a little bit different, but... Yeah, you know. Yeah, that could also be the case, too. Perhaps. Well, what do you think? Castle or Distillery? I'm willing to go to either one right now, but... I don't know. Is Telluric better than Powerful Grenade? I think Powerful Grenade is a little bit better. You can hit enemies in the air a lot easier. And that's useful for... in more parts of the game, of course. Distillery, but don't take the barrel launcher. Distillery. Okay. Let's go for it. I was going to say castle because it's been a little while, but let's do it. Ah. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be totally cool. Do it without the barrel launcher. Probably not all that difficult. Can you wrench barrels at you? No, I think they are wrench away only, which is good for me. But still could potentially have some problems. And I'm just going to take that right now. I feel like not doing that would be bad. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah? You're right. I guess damage is not... I mean, I am also like looking at a little bit less stats than normal. I got one pretty good... Yeah? Okay. I got one pretty good cursed chest, like I said there, but aside from that, it hasn't been anything real amazing. Okay. At least with a very large area that this hits, it makes it easy for me to deflect the barrels, which is useful. But, you know, is also something... Wait, he said don't take the barrel launcher, but you know what also? Don't know what the infected workers do? They throw down barrels and then hit them at you, which is kind of annoying, especially if you're using a barrel launcher yourself. Well, if you're using the old version of the barrel launcher, which does take a lot longer to use, which is, you know, is a lot of very specific use cases, but yeah, they're pretty easy to deal with if you're just constantly attacking them. Survival builds, I'd like to think, probably would have a lot more difficult time. Yeah, okay. That was a lot of enemies. What? Oh, come on. Dude. Dude, what? Oh, because you wanted to see the no barrel launcher run. Yeah, well, whatever. Too bad. You're getting barrel launcher. Okay. That's just happening, and that's the world you're going to have to live in. What do you got here? I mean, that seems okay. I like the enemies hitting me freeze. At least he notices the portal. I usually do. It's rare that I don't. And also, hey, we're finally getting another portal here. I mean, I told you, we've been kind of light on them for the entirety of this run. Stats could be better. Yeah. Oh, do I have extra jump? I do. Which is good. So I can use that here. All right. One of the few times it really comes in handy. Mostly because I don't even really remember that I have it most of the time. Just how it works. Okay. Yeah, it's really rare. It is usually pretty rare, I'm just saying. Whoa, okay. I wasn't really confident in my ability to kick them off that ledge again, but I suppose I didn't really need to be. Okay, come on now. Good. Good. Okay, come on now. Oh, come on, come on. Even more, again. Yeah, fine. Guess you're gonna make me do this. You too. Could have also parried if the barrel launcher wasn't taking the shot. Yeah, but you know. I guess, yeah, if I didn't use the no barrel launcher run, but who cares? No barrel launcher is boring. I like barrel launcher. You'll convince me of nothing else. Okay. Ah, almost got me there, Donkey Kong. I'm guessing it's the Tainted Flask for the Hand of the King in the Astrolab. Not yet. Probably, though. Soon enough. We'll see. One way or t'other. Maybe I'll find a, maybe I'll find a piece of watermelon around here or something. Certainly happened in that one previous run, which was much to my consternation. Good. Doubt? Yeah, well, I think that your doubt might turn into you pouting because of how right I was. See? No. I was kind of hoping that would. Because that would be a good time for that to happen. You can use the head to move the barrel? Can you? I should check that out. Oh, so you can. I don't know how useful that's going to be at any point in time, but that's interesting. Why is the whip paired with Telluric Shock? The idea was, you know, you can hit enemies away and then pull them towards you, or pull them towards you and hit them away, but it hasn't really been too relevant in this run just yet. Come on now. Fine. But, yeah, that was the idea I was going with, at least to begin. Ah, well. Meantime, there's that. How zany. Hey, I don't have a whole lot of different runs left to do. I still have a decent amount of runs left to do, but certainly nothing that's gonna like pair up super well, like a fine wine and cheese. So this is the sort of like level of wackiness that we're going to be getting right now. I'm just saying. It's also good for a stream type of deal because these are kind of like mostly uninteresting items. Look, Telluric Shock, I like you. I think you're pretty good at some points in time. Tcha! But it hasn't been working out super great here. Yeah, we good? I think we good. All right, man. Can you title the Speen Run, Speen 2, Speen Harder? Well, when I eventually get to it, but we got some time here. Sure, why not? Take that. Sunny D only has 5% juice. I'm surprised it even has that. And oh man, what is down here? I'm kind of curious, but I'm also very afraid. Speen 3 torque control. Oh man, I get that reference. This is pretty rough. I'm just gonna use the ranged weapon for the time being. Then completely miss. Okay, good. How does Telluric Shock compare to Powerful Grenade? I find them to be interchangeable. I mean, it has a Telluric Shock has a smaller range that it can hit stuff in compared to the Powerful Grenade. And I don't think it does as much damage, potentially. What I'd like to do is get an upgrade here, finally. Like the end of the run. There. Double that damage, baby. Hey! See, and you didn't even realize. Right there. I told you it was going to happen. And you're all like, no, it's not going to happen. And it did happen. Okay. People doubting me all over the place, not even realizing what a god gamer I am. Hello, by the way. Hey. All right. I'm going to at least kind of fill out this area while I can. Yep, way more stats that I would have been missing out on if I just decided to leave right now. And I was kind of tempted, considering how it's been going. Use all 3 of my potion charges in this fight. Before this next fight. Good. Good again. And one more good just for good measure. Indeed. And anything else? Is this even better? It is. It actually quite is. If I could get some sort of form of fire, that would actually be a great combo to have there. Okay. And what is the damage I'm getting right now? Yeah, like the barrel launcher currently is... Well, yeah, you know, take a look at the barrel launcher versus the wrenching whip. Even just the regular damage of the barrel launcher is more than the critical is almost more than the critical damage of the wrenching whip. I guess it's maybe not as good of a weapon as I was hoping it would be. It's been a good gauze section. I guess if you like the gauze, here they are. Speaking of which, God, I hate this area. 1, 2, 3. Really? Wrenching whip has been over-nerfed, perhaps. That was a weird way for all of my Telluric Shock stuff to kind of fail. I don't like that at all. Barrel launch has a critical DPS higher than the scythe. Really? Wow. Barrel's such a good weapon. I didn't even realize that. Well, maybe I can get an upgrade here anyway. Not really too much of one. I guess it is a moderate upgrade. I'd like to kind of try and work with the oil synergy, though, if I could. Also, God, this area is so huge. My bitrate. Oh, what's happening with the bitrate? I haven't dropped any frames yet. Guess I'm just going to go to the throne room and then just work with it right now as it is. Why did I go here? Because people said. Oh, wait, I also forgot to switch back out for my other stuff. Whoops. Where's your melon now? I already used it. It's cool. What do you mean forgotten? I used it. Look, anybody in chat can tell you right now that I used that melon. Don't even try and make me think otherwise. Forgotten. And you criticize me for missing the challenge rifts. Oh, we don't know. Got to roll back the tape. Somebody go clip it if you want. Blinded that melon. Shut up. And no. Obviously not getting any. I'm gonna go for that right now and just get that big damage buff, and then I'll also have a few elite kills up here too. Come on, well, I actually still don't have the buff going on anymore. Dang. That's too bad. Good enough. Oh, and I was going to yeet the VOD. For what? Because you guys were wrong about the melon vis-a-vis melon dynamics? I mean, I'd like to just use the barrel here, but I also know that's kind of against the spirit of the run. Ah, the Telluric Shock. His is better, unfortunately. I know, big surprise. There. Ah! Ah. You ate the melon with a straw? I mean, I don't think melon juice is really a thing. Somebody correct me if you want. I just loaded up the melon in a gigantic PVC straw and swallowed it whole. I am now dead. Melon liquor is definitely a thing, but I don't, you know, so many different kinds of liquor are a thing. I don't really think that, how would melon juice not exist? I was thinking of watermelon, not like, you know, honeydew or something. That was more my thought process. You know, people do that thing where they fill up a... Right. Where they fill up a watermelon with vodka, but I don't think that's quite the same. Watermelon is exactly what I meant. Huh. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to call you a liar. There we go. All right, you can't sell that. And anyway, might try to go re-roll for 100% on burning and oil, but I just want a basic upgrade for right now. Okay. Suika Shimuji. Shimuji? Shimuji. Is a thing in Japan's supermarkets. Shimuji? I don't know what that means. Shiru is juice, right? At least that's what I thought it was. Oh, smoothie. Stupid romanization. I think I'd be able to understand that a little bit better. There. Katakana sucks. I mean, I have an easier time reading kanji than I do with katakana these days, but that's neither here nor there. Sometimes. I suppose it depends on what it is. Need to play more P5. I was doing P5 earlier. You want to talk about that now? Okay, come on. Should be right to... Ooh, nice. That's some big stats right now. I guess could be better, but still not as easy. Not as good as I'd like to. Turbo Weeb? Have you seen the Persona 5 series? It's as if I haven't been doing that series since 2018. Didn't do anything else at the DC stream today. I was gonna do a little bit of tower climb, but I think it's actually been such a long time that I'm probably not gonna end up doing that. We're gonna do a little bit of Noita, but people voted to finish up the Dead Cells episode instead. I think it was a good choice. Actually managed to get a decent run going on here. Not a great run. It's decent though. Wow. Okay. And there we are. One more. There. Anyway, there's your potion. Yep, now all I need to do is get 20k gold, and I can afford a second one. We'll be looking good. I have my doubts on that happening, though, but I'm still holding out hope. Okay. You're talking about democratic decisions. Can you stream exclusively within this time frame as fits well with my schedule? No, because I need to be at work during this time usually. And even if I am doing work from home, I can't just start up a stream. That would not work out very well, I'd like to say. I do have a job. I guess what I'm trying to say is, y'all got to give me more money so I can quit my job. And then I will do it, and I'll stream at this time every day. So do that. What are the chances of there being enough elites for you to do the potion again? Well, we got 1 guaranteed from the alien key, and 2 guaranteed from the top of the tower. If I see 1 within the tower itself, then it's a 100% chance. But I just need to have 1 more appear somewhere. And I should be... Ah, there's 1. Okay, I can do this. There you go. And there's guaranteed elites in the Astrolab. Yeah, I mean, there's 3 guaranteed elites right now, but... I just needed the 1 more. Did Noita get a big update? It looks like a completely different game. Shut up. Also, yeah, I got the 1.0 update pretty recently. That's why I did the series. It's like you people don't even watch my content. You're just here for the memes. All right. Let's get back down. I do have to go find that other elite, though, speaking of which. Can't really continue on if I don't get the alien key. Nah, I quit watching YouTube. You're missing out. On YouTube. Wow. I didn't even notice that this was 400. That's fun. Save that for that run, though. Come on. That should have been a telluric shock directly into that librarian's face. Now. What else are we even looking at? I got hit 3 times there. Anyway, memes are the DNA of the soul. That is true, Monsoon. Can never forget that. By the way, I talked a lot before how much I love Metal Gear Revengeance. What a good game. There's no point to that statement. I'm just saying, man, what a great story in a game. Every one of those characters are fantastic. Okay. Good. Good. Oh, nothing there that I really want to take. Memes are the powerhouse of the stream. That's right, Eve. Okay, let's go. I slipped out for a second to Doc lose a potion charge and keep his malaise and not gain health. No. I just found out that I had enough elites to kill that I just decided to sack a potion charge right there to get rid of the malaise. Because there's enough elites to get 1 more potion charge, and that's all I need. One hit point left. Okay. Okay. And we're okay. And look, hey, look at that bird. Oh. I hope you all saw that bird sliding down the side of the roof there, because that amused me a lot. He's just throwing. I'm just throwing. Oh, shut up. Come on. This is not that bad. We are far from it being that dire just yet. Anything of interest? No. Getting close to actually affording the potion charge, potentially. But potential potion charge for all of your plosive needs. But I have my doubts that's going to happen. I didn't see it. Well, I'm going to have to redo the run, and I guess. No. No, we already did that as a dumb bit in one of the other streams. Yeah, that works. Can't just play the hits after all. Well, I guess I'll redo everything. No, I'll watch it on YouTube. Yes, do that. And make sure you don't have ad block on. Very nice. I'm just saying. I want a touch of the juice, man. And ads are what pay. All right. For a level I only get to once in a blue moon, Astrolab has no right to have such good music. I don't know. I think that they definitely planned it to have some of the best music in the game because it is quite the bop. Speaking of which, very nice. All right, well, I suppose I should go back and see if I can't get, You only get one ad, though? Yeah, I know. It's just, that's more reason that you should turn off your ad block. It's just the one ad at the very beginning. I don't even turn on those little banner ones that appear on the bottom because I find those annoying. Come on, do it for me. Do it for your old pal Doc. Or just give me money directly on the stream. I don't care. Whatever. It all works. Maybe the man's got YouTube Premium. Also fine. Also acceptable. All right. Let's see if this works. Got 4 times damage. Fire Blast once and it was glorious until I took damage. Yeah. It's usually how it goes, don't it? Never watch a video of yours with ad block. You're my favorite YouTuber. Hey, I was so entranced by the praise there that I missed my ride. Is ad block on the app? I don't think so. At least given when I am using the app, it doesn't have it on there. Make a playlist of all your videos then. I'll launch it when I go to sleep. You should be able to just do that by pressing play all when you go to the video section or like the new videos on the home page, whatever it's called. Okay. Wait, why did I do that? That was just the wrong button entirely. Geez, you guys. Okay. Okay. Autoplay does do that on its own, yeah, but then again, you might also like just jump into a bunch of Minecraft videos, which is usually what happens to me if I leave autoplay on for too long. You seem to like video games. Surely you want to see Minecraft, right? And I'm like, oh, sometimes. All autoplays lead to Minecraft. Or like, you know, some sort of, you'll never guess what happened when I baked my pants or something. And that just leads you into an entirely different sort of sector of the internet. Okay. That was pretty bad. And at least get the big thing. Anybody remember the heated knife videos? That's basically what I'm talking about. I'm not saying those videos are bad. I'm just saying that it's like, boy, are they the videos if you're apparently on YouTube to be making. Can you beat etc.? Here's why something is garbage. Here's why VR etc. is a nightmare. I did blah, 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 and you'll never guess what happened. I should just be... Well, I should just be playing this fight a little bit better, but, you know. Come on. I think that's one more, though, still. Top 10 list of things I hate about you, I guess. The 10 simple rules for dating my teenage dead cells. These are the videos I should be making. Oh, come on. I was right on the end. I can't believe I'm going to get killed by the syringe dash. Okay, that was embarrassing. I'm getting too lost in the sauce when talking about YouTube. But ain't that how it goes? I hate everything about you by 3 Days Grace. That would be fun to have. Top 10 cringe moments. Me dying. All right. You won't believe how this run ends. Again, I don't even want to like talk too much smack about that because I like some of those videos. They're okay. Time to restart. Not against the collector. If I died to the Hand of the King, maybe, but meh. Of course you do. Of course I do. Hey, there's some stuff. Hey, there's some fun stuff. Just because it comes in a list doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. Guess it's not really relevant anymore now, does it? Moment 1. Here, we'll do no, we'll do a little bit of no, not Noita, a little bit of setting up the stream here for 5 seconds just because I don't think I'm going to do it otherwise cuz Risk of Rain 2? Nah, just 2 shit DPS. Yeah, kinda. I don't want to say it cuz I still don't hate that whip, but it was kind of like not great there, wasn't it? The TPS was not super good, one could say. Yeah, here. Also put that image up on top. There we go. Was going to do Celeste next. I've already done Celeste. I mean, I just haven't done everything. What do you call this one? Whip Shock. Seems good. Editing stream. Yeah, I mean, for like the 2 edits that I feel like doing, it's going to take literally seconds to open this up and get it working here. Get it doing its stuff. Okay, I'll go watch someone else. We're going to be here for 5 minutes. Whatever. Change a spooky pumpkin to a spooky turkey. Yeah, let's just start out. All right. Fine. I'll just end the stream then. Whatever.